That's his form. Beaten by King when they met in week 3 against the Tash with panache. Go figure.
Well, Mervyn King, second in the table, inconsistent this year, but still good enough to be second, and huge night for both these players. A win, clear second for either Baxter or King, and you would feel just about clinching their place in the semi-finals. These days, Mervyn King, well, looks like a nightclub bouncer, but he throws a mean bit of tungsten, as we've seen in this Premier League. But Baxter has been the big surprise in 2010.
Hitting many more 140s than in his peak 12 years ago. And good to see these two exponents of professional darts here. Stuart, this is the city where professional darts started in the 1970s, when Brian Langworth played John Lowe down the road of the Arundel for £500 a side.
Well, a few more pounds at stake here in the Premier League, of course. Early bounce out for King. Early problems with direction.
21.
A misfiring rocket.
Andy Fordham, former world champ. Mid-side champ there, digging the action. Merv slides that one nicely around the marker. Oh, beautiful. To the sound of touch. Right-hand corner of the net.
He likes to silence the boo boys, doesn't he, Mervyn King? Gets booed by the crowds wherever we go in the Premier League. But he shuts them up more often than not.
60.
Lost in Glasgow and away a week ago. 4-0 down in no time. Weirds on cracking fire. Mystic Sid says he's going to pip Taylor later. But I have been the black spot before. Here we are.
44.
The Union Jack Blackman. It's Ronnie. What an atmosphere here in Sheffield. About 5,000 fans waiting for the big match. And coming up next
60.
for these two. Finding at it. They're second and third. 10 points apiece. But Ronnie trails 5 in legs difference.
161.
Well, slow start from both players. This will warm up with so much at stake. Could do with a treble here to put some pressure on
55.
Baxter. This to hold
Ronnie
on.
requires 101.
Ronnie on the shot then. Bull. Double 16 for a belter. First 100 blood to
Second
Ronnie.
leg is Mervyn to throw first. Game on.
And when he did, when he beat King in Belfast in their first meeting, he had 3 of them, 300 plus ads, including 164. That could be the snidging mark. That could be the decider who gets the 100 plus finishes.
60.
What a belter of a game here. What a night. Barney with to climax tonight after Taylor Weird. Beautiful. He's got an acre. Half a Don Valley to aim at. Half! He didn't need half quarter! 6 maxes on the night.
A good response, wasn't it, from Baxter? Have to say, not many people before a dart was thrown on opening night at the O2 would have had
55.
Baxter in with a shout of reaching the semi-finals. So fair play to him. He really has surprised a lot of people in this Premier League with darts like this.
Well,
Mervyn requires
and the underpinning
126.
is Merv's playing brilliantly on the 140s. So we wait for this treble. Just missed it, would have left the bull.
86.
Can Ronnie?
requires
Well,
161.
he got 3 the first time they made 300 pluses. 61's badly pulled.
65. Mervyn requires 40.
Tops. Well, a level game. Double 10. No
20.
idea.
Wow.
Ronnie
He had a
requires
180.
96.
He was totally in control in this leg. Now Baxter, this would hurt. 96. 2 darts. Right, the ending of one. Fantastic from Baxter. 101 followed by a 2-dart 96. King with a few problems. 3 clean darts. missed at tops of double 10.
100.
Well, Whitlock and Lewis will be hoping that this is a draw. It's got all the makings of a draw. All the makings.
Well, Baxter just goes about his business.
Come back to that point you made it before. The big thing Rod Harrington says in Baxter's game is the fact he's piling on the 140s, which was not what he did 10 years ago. In fact, it's 96
95.
in the tournament to 86. King to Baxter.
Yeah. And let's be honest as well, Sid, Taylor hasn't lost in the Premier League so far. Baxter should have beaten him from 4-0 up, played beautifully, and then just lost concentration.
Well, that's, I think, going to be the big factor later on. I fancy James Wade to be 4-2 at the break. Baxter leaves himself on a bogey. And keeps this up. He's going to jump above King
94.
to second
Moving
in the league to Taylor.
167.
Winner here would be on 12 points.
The point I was making before, I think the winner here is a shoo-in for the semi-finals, because everybody is still going to play everybody else in the last 4 weeks of the event. Well, 101, 96 and 2 darts. 1 dart at double 16.
56.
So a chance here for King to break straight back.
Say this has got draw written all over it. On the wires, the feather down the barrel. Beautiful, beautiful take. You want to think those barrels are heavily beveled. Took it in off the flights.
Game on.
His earplugs in. His husband loses his rag and sometimes style, with a crowd on his back sometimes. And being dazzled by tungsten brilliance. Mistake.
Yeah, the boos for Mervyn King. Of course, the original darting boo boy, Peter Manley. Some people may be aware that Manley has been pretty unwell. I have to say, he'll be watching tonight. He's back home over 2 weeks in hospital. Heart problems and breathing difficulties. But the good news is that 1 dart is getting back to some sort of fitness. He's lost a couple of stone. He's hoping to be playing darts again in May.
And also back looking fit, Tommy Cox. One of the organisers of the tournament. Who was really chirpy. The recent medical activity. Caught me kicking over his face at the racing post and told me off.
43. Mervyn requires 161.
Looks like big 2 apiece, doesn't it?
See that draw written all over this. But that's the thing in the Premier League. Nobody draws it better.
Well, 10 points between the players on the averages. Baxter averaging 83 now.
Mervyn requires
85 has just got up to, but 85 to 95 Sid on the averages.
WD across the board. Green bit.
Game shot on the 4 flag. Mervyn King.